show you how to get to the moon or the mun on Kerbin in Kerbal Space Program and make it back. First you're going to want to click play and wait for the game to load. And as far as mods go, I've only got one. I think it's the B9 aerospace stuff. We're not going to use any of that. It's too complicated. There we are. Okay. This is Kerbal Space Program, and it takes a long time to load. Space. We're not on Earth, but this is the most important step in making it to the moon, it's actually called the mun in this game. This is a very important step, is the loading. I think we're here now. Yep, there we are. This is Kerbal Space Program, the video game. So I'm assuming you've set your settings. We're gonna go to start game. We're gonna start a new one. We're gonna call it. Let's call it Huzzah! I Did It. There we are. It's pretty close. Let's pick out our flag and start. So basically, get to the moon. Gotta click the Space Center, and we don't have to, but I start out with the pod. You see some mods up here. Just ignore those. I'm gonna want this one. I like it. It's just a basic one-man thing. I like to put a parachute on it so when I come back I don't explode. Oh yeah, I don't know if I said this, but we're gonna come back after we go to the mun. We're gonna put that on top. That's a parachute, I think. So we're gonna put that there, and we're gonna put a decoupler. I hate this mod. So much crap that gets in the way of the good stuff. So here's what we want. We want the stack decoupler. Okay, and then I want an SAS unit. I like this one. It's a robot. What does that say? Stedler Corp. I don't know if you've ever read them, but some of the descriptions are funny. Now I think I'm going to get a gas tank. I like this one because I think it's the smallest thing. Then I want this. It's the LV-909. And I want some landing legs, so that way when I get to the moon, I can land on it. We're gonna add angle snap, so that way it snaps to a certain part, and it's not like anywhere. It's snapped. Then we're gonna go three-way symmetry. So we're gonna launch and go that direct. Well, I'm looking at the door. If you're looking at the door, we're gonna go straight in that direction when we take off. But the rocket, when it's on the landing pad, we're gonna be looking at it like this and going directly that direction. I think it's like, I don't know what direction that is. We're gonna put these on here. They're really big lander legs. I've never used them on this lander before. Apparently it won't. There we go. Sometimes you have to fiddle. I'm gonna put them about right there. You don't want to do what I did and get to the moon and realize that the landing legs are shorter than the rocket engine, because then you can't land. Or you can, but it's really hard. So now we got that. Now we're going to add another decoupler, which is under here. just want another one just to get things moving. I don't know the differences in the decouplers. I just use these. They're the bread and butter of the decoupler line of products. So we got that. I'm hoping these aren't too big and too heavy, but they should be fine. Now we want to add another fuel tank. This one, I kind of like using this one, but I think it might be unnecessarily big. I don't care. I'm going to use it. And I'm going to use this atomic rocket motor because Kerbals don't need to worry about radiation, and it lasts forever. That's why I think this fuel tank's too big, but whatever. It'll get the job done. So now we want another decoupler. Let's get that. I forgot where it was. Okay. And another decoupler like that one. This thing looks nice. I like that part. I don't know what it does. Now we want a bigger fuel engine down here. To do that, we could just slap a big fuel engine on there, but it won't look nice. So I'm gonna go back to structural and find the thing. It's stupid, too many pieces now. Let's put this here. There we go. Now when we put the big fuel tank on, it'll match. See? Now it looks good. Now you have a sexy rocket. I'm gonna move this up higher because I don't want it to go through the ground. That'd be bad. I want the biggest engine. Because the biggest engine is the best engine. Okay, now you'd think we're done, but we're not done. You're stupid. We need to add solid rocket boosters because we always need more. But we don't want to take them all the way up into space. We want them to fly off. How do we do that, Mr. Science Person? I'm about to show you. There are 3 of these. They're like side decouplers. I like using this one because it's big. And we're going to be putting it this way. The reason why I'm doing this is because since we're going to go that direction when we take off, when I tilt that way, we've got most of the thrust aiding me in that direction. I'm not trying to push against anything. These are too low, I think. I'm gonna move them up. Yeah, that looks fine. And then we're gonna put these on. Oh, right there. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Come. So, okay, there we go. We got it right. But we're still not done yet. When we take off, we fire those solid rocket boosters. They're just gonna fall off because there's nothing really holding them in place. So we gotta make them hold in place. Go to structural. Find the stupid strut connector. We still want 3-way symmetry on because this makes it really easy. I pressed a button. Dang it. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, then you put it somewhere up here. I like the middle. I don't know if it matters. And then, dang it. And there we go. Close enough. I hope there's one there. And now we need to do this. I like doing this part because if you don't do this, the rocket will fly to pieces probably. But you can just connect it up there somewhere. It doesn't really matter. So hold it together. Keep it from wobbling. And then one more for good measure around here. There we go. Now you got yourself a rocket, but we need one more part. It's called the Launch Stability Enhancer. I'm gonna put this by right. No. There we go. Put it right there. Okay. But we have one more thing to do. We have to make sure these are all in order. Okay. Those fire. Then they decouple. And then, oh, we want these to fall off too when we launch. Then when they decouple, the main engine starts. Then the main engine decouples, and then the nuclear engine starts, and then the nuclear engine decouples, and then the poodle engine starts, and then the poodle engine decouples, and then the parachute. We're gonna call this Space Mission 1. Save. Oop, hold on. 1. Save. Okay. We're gonna launch. Sorry, I laughed. Tom and Jerry's on TV. You may want RCS on this, but I mean it's not important because RCS is I mean this ship isn't very big. We want to go, we want to press M, find the moon. Don't scroll out too far because you'll get Minmus. If you scroll out even farther, you get all the other, you don't want those. You just want that one, the moon. The mun. Set as target. Okay, now we've targeted it. I don't know what that blue thing is that keeps flying away from my screen. But we're going to go back, we're going to press M. Okay. And then you see this pink thing down here. That's basically where the moon is. It's that way, looking that way. When we take off, we're gonna take off to the west. I think this orange line down here is north. If we want to go to the North Pole, we go that way. We're not going that way. We're gonna press T to engage the computer that I put on, so that way we point straight up all the time. And then we're going to press space. Oh hey look, it's Jebediah. Hold on, there's this new thing in this version of the game. You can see the astronaut, he's brave and stupid. That's Jebediah Kermit, the bravest man alive. So we're going to press space now. So we're going up. I'm going to go ahead and engage the main engines to 100%. Even though we're not using it yet, this way we'll be ready. Hope this one works. Yeah, we're going up. Scooby-Doo is on. Take a picture. So far everything looks really stable. And fire. There we go. We are now on stage 6, which is the main engine. This tank here overheats the rocket, so we have to make sure we don't burn too fast or we'll explode. Alright, I think we're good now. Whoop. A little bit more. Okay, we're good now. I think. I'm pressing M, and I'm looking at, that's so funny, I'm looking at our orbit, which is this. This is our apoapsis. The apoapsis basically is the farthest point away from the thing we're orbiting. The periapsis is the closest thing to the thing we're orbiting. So we're on this side of the orbit, apoapsis. The opposite side is the periapsis. The periapsis is inside the planet. If we go to the periapsis at this moment, we'd be in the ocean. That would be bad. So I'm just going straight up because I don't care. and this engine's almost out of fuel. But I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. So we're about to lose all this dead weight, and let's go ahead and floor it. And fire the nuclear engine. There we are. Nuclear power. Okay, good. We're gonna go ahead and stop. If we're gonna press X, that kills your engine. But not completely. It's not dead. We're in space now, and Jebediah is happy. But that's good, because he's stupid. We have 4 minutes to figure out where we're gonna go. We're gonna make a maneuver, and we're gonna say, let's burn prograde. What would happen if we burn prograde? Prograde's the direction you're going. So we're just gonna do that. Oh look, in orbit. Alright, so that was lucky. One try. So now we wanna move over and point directly at the blue dot. The pink dot is where we're going, but we want to go to the blue one instead. This is going to be a really big burn. I hope we can do it. I don't know about your game. Mine doesn't like to tell me the truth when I'm supposed to burn for a long time. So I'm going to go burn 100% for a second, figure out how long the burn is, and then I'll tell you what to do. Exactly 7 minutes. Okay. So that means I gotta burn now. What you want to do is when you make your maneuver node, say you have a 6-minute burn, and you're at T minus 3 minutes until you reach the node. Well, you want to make your you want to burn evenly on both sides of the node. So when you're at T minus 3 minutes with a 6-minute burn, start burning. So that way you'll have burn for 3 minutes when it's at T minus 3 minutes to 0, and 0, it's complicated. You do it. But, oh yeah, nuclear engine can't overheat as much as it wants you to believe it can. So we're going that direction. There's the moon. Basically, here's what's going to happen. We are going to go this way. This blue line is where we're going if we stop doing whatever we're doing. This orange line is where we're going to go. And this green line is where we're going to be after we get to where we're going to go. And we're just going to keep going in that green line. But what we're going to do is when we get up here where we encounter the moon, we're going to do something. It's going to be cool. Basically, maneuver nodes are just there to help you figure out what you're doing. So we're still burning. We're doing alright. We'll make it. I mean, you don't have to be exactly perfect. So we're going to be going in this direction, this orange line. The moon's right here. We're not meeting the moon. We're too slow. The moon's going to go ahead and orbit one more time, and then we'll meet the moon. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Sorry. Excuse me. This dotted line basically shows where, it basically shows when I'm parallel with the moon's orbit. You want to be parallel with it, because if you're above it or below it, you won't be at the moon, you'll be in space. Let's see. We're still going. We still have a lot of fuel. Quick thing. This, it's kind of hard to see because there's so much junk here, but this circle that everyone says looks like an airplane, but that's complete bullcrap. It's a little circle with 3 lines on it. That's where we're going. That's the direction we are going. The blue dot is basically where we want to go, and the pink one is the moon. Simple. And there's the moon. There's Kerbin. And the sun is over there. See how we're doing inside the cockpit. It looks very exciting in here. We're doing good so far. So let's see our orbit. It is slowly increasing. Slowly increasing. Okay. This is the boring part, by the way. We're almost done though. The boring part's almost over. Let's see. What is this mission? This ship's got 12 parts. We're orbiting Kerbin. I don't know what suborbital means. We've been flying for 8 minutes. Our velocity is really fast, and our altitude is really high. I think we're like 3 times higher than what the space station is at in real life. We're still going. Got a ways to go. Oop, the blue thing moved over a little bit, so I'm gonna fix that. Now the blue thing is almost never right next to the pink thing. I got lucky this time. And we're about to cut the engine. So let's see. We want this to line up. So it looks like we have a long ways to burn, but we really don't. It's gonna go really fast in a second. We're just gonna cut the engines when it's close. And here we go. Almost there. Almost there. And up. There we are. There's the moon. I wanna. That's good enough, I think. I'm gonna delete this maneuver node because we don't need it anymore. It's just wasted junk. Okay. So basically, recap. This blue line is our orbit. This orange line is going to be our orbit around the moon. And then if we don't do anything when we get to the moon, this purple line will be our new orbit. But we're going to do some crazy crap when we get to the moon, and this will not be our orbit. So, let's speed up time. We have 5 hours to kill. Here we go. And it's going to update and show us only our orbit around the moon, I think. Yep, here's where the moon is going to be when we get this point, or when we're here. That's where the moon will be. Okay. Ooh, I pressed the wrong button and nearly flew around. Alright, so this is our periapsis. It's the closest point to our orbit here. The apoapsis doesn't exist right now, so we're gonna not add a maneuver, but we're just gonna put this here as a bookmark. Is when you burn at your apoapsis, you're using the least amount of fuel. You can do the same thing at your periapsis, but it uses a little bit more fuel. But we're gonna burn here because it saves the most fuel. How much fuel do we have? We have a lot of fuel. So we have 30 minutes before we get there. But what are we going to do when we get there? Well, we want to orbit around the moon. So what's the problem? Problem is we're too fast. If we keep going at this speed, we're going to miss the moon. So we need to go slower. What we're going to do is we're going to turn this baby around like the super fast sloth she is. And we're gonna burn retrograde, which is the direction opposite of where we're going. Okay. And the reason why we have SAS is mainly to make it easier to do stuff. So I'm gonna press T, and now it won't move anywhere. Might as well test out the landing gear while we're here, because we could wreck when we get to the moon, but that would be bad. Landing gear works awesome. We're gonna bring this back up. Hey, there's the moon. Wait, no, that's Kerbin. Liar, that's the moon. Okay, so we have about 30 minutes, so let's get a little bit closer to our apoapsis. It doesn't matter if you burn right on it or right around it, you just gotta burn when you get there. Oh, we're getting closer. And closer. And closer. And I'd say we can burn now. Now it looks like the moon's getting far away from us, but it's really not. So let's go ahead and start our burn. So we're just going to slow ourselves down, so we're going really slow. We're actually not going that fast right now. And yeah, okay. This is our orbit around the moon. And if we stay here and do nothing, we won't start orbiting around Kerbin like we were going to. No. Now we're just orbiting the moon. So what we want to do is we want to get down to the moon. How do we do that, you guys? Well, shut up. I'm about to show you. Actually we're a little crooked. That's okay. We don't need to worry about that. What we're going to do is we're going to start making our orbit really tiny. So to save fuel, I'm going to burn at the periapsis and the apoapsis when I need to. You don't have to remember the long words, just know that A and P. See? Oh, I'm pointing at the screen, but you can't see that. There's AP and PE. PE and AP. Burn there. And we're going to slow ourselves down again. So let's see what this looks like. But we're not pointing retrograde anymore. Oh no, what do we do? Oh, we point retrograde again. So we are moving in one direction constantly. We want to go in the other direction to slow ourselves down. So let's burn in the other direction. Here we go. Let's go ahead and stop. And let's see. Our orbit over here is 1,200,000 meters. So over here is 1 million. Wow. This is practically a circle. That's amazing. But we don't want a circle. We want this blue line to go into the moon as if we're gonna crash. So we're bad A's. So let's go to the periapsis again. At this point, the periapsis and the apoapsis are practically the same thing. And there we are. Retrograde is over here now, so let's go to it. Let's go to it. Remember, if you're looking at prograde and you're trying to find retrograde, the other direction. Stupid. Oh, don't want to start spinning. That would be bad. Sorry, this isn't interesting to look at. Let's move to this view. Because this is so cool. More interesting this way. And let's start burning again. Look at that. Like a boss. Like a boss. Okay, let's stop burning because I'm showing off now. Let's go over to the other side. Woo, yeah. Up. A little bit farther. You can do it. There we are. It sounds like whales in space. I wonder if that's what the music's called. we go. And burn. Keep it on there. Alright, good. What's our orbit now? We're about 308 meters. It's better than the million and something we were on. Uh-oh. Our orbit's a little more crooked now. We're gonna have to fix that crap. Let's go to the periapsis. Oh, I can't fast forward here. Oh, I know. Never mind, I was trying to rewind. I want to go fast forward. Fast forward. About right here. Alright, so the problem is we're crooked. And you'd think we point straight down to make this thing go down and touch that pink line there. No. We burn straight down, we'll be burning straight at the moon. That means we're burning this way, not this way. So we want to burn this way. So let's see if I can get us turned here. Let's see. Ooh, this camera doesn't help at all. Let's change the camera view by pressing V. Okay. So quit moving, please. Alright. Maybe RCS would have been a good idea. Okay, I've almost got this thing. We're gonna burn in this direction over here. There, that's where we're going to burn. This is technically straight down. See? Straight down. And then, here we go. Never mind. It's not doing what I thought it would do. Forget about that. We're not going to do that anymore. We're going to burn retrograde, because I don't know how to do the other thing. So basically, after you lift off, it's burning retrograde until you get to the moon. Oop. Missed it. Come on now. It's taking too long. Alright, here we go. We're just gonna bring her in close now. Really super close. Alright, that's close. Let's see what this looks like. I bet that's gonna look cool. Just turn us around because the retrograde is gonna be over on the other side by the time we get there. Alright, now let's speed up time and get to the moon. We're gonna get really close now, but don't get scared. Don't hide your eyes. We're gonna be. Oh look, there's the. See that? That is the secret arch. It's a secret. I would show it to you, but I don't want to land there because it's dark, and I want to land on the side where there's sunlight because I'm boring like that. And here we are, super close to the moon. Look how close we are. Holy crap. We're flying. We're buzzing the tower. Yep. Let's burn retrograde some more. Wow, look at that orbit, 35,000 meters. That's practically a circle again. I'm good. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I bet it looks really cool if we go really fast. Whoa, that's so cool. Look how fast we're going. We can't speed time up any faster because we're so close right now, actually. And slow time down again. Let's finish this up and land, shall we? I say that's what we shall do. Alright. We're probably going to land... It says we're going to land there. We're probably going to land more like over here. Next to the big old crater. So... let's do it. How long do we have until we get here? 14 minutes. Wow, that's not long to go to the other side of the moon. And... we'll go about here. Where the sun's shining. Okay. We're really close to the ground. It's kind of scary. Alright, we're gonna go and land now before it's too late. We're gonna slow ourselves down. Yeah, so it's time to slow ourselves down. It's crazy. Still plenty of fuel. We're really close to the surface. That's crazy. Slowly burning retrograde until we start going straight down. You can see our... oh, you can't really see it there. But you can see our orbit has changed. Basically that. We're landing way off. But that's okay. So we're going to keep burning retrograde. We're moving really slow. We got some time. There's the sun, so our shadow is going to be way over there. That'll basically tell us how close we are to the ground. Basically, we want to fall straight down to make it easier on us. So we're going to keep going until this is pointed directly at the top. We're getting there. We're getting there. Basically, just keep going until you get there. Oh, I see ground rocks. There's rocks down there. Alright, I'm gonna cut the engine for now, because we're basically going straight down. Ship likes to turn a lot. Our shadow should be coming up in a minute. Let's go ahead and get rid of this engine in a second. It's almost out of fuel anyway. When I see shadow. Get rid of it. I'll get rid of it now. Landing gear engaged. Hopefully that thing blows up, because if it doesn't, we're gonna land on it. Whether it likes it or not. Ah, the camera moved. That was bad timing. The camera's part. Yay, it exploded. Oh no. And pirouette for style. Oop. We're on the moon. We have done it, Jebediah. Jebediah, you shall plant the first carbon flag on the moon. That's one small step for Kerbin. One giant leap for Kerbin kind. Look how happy he is. Kerbin. Lando. Or no. Dang it. Kerbin, Apollo. Apollo. Landing. Yay. Take the maiden voyage, Jeb. He's so happy. Look at him skip for joy. Oh, don't run into that. Okay. Now I said we are going to go back home. So let's go back home. Go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. And board. So basically we're here. We want to get back there. So let's do that. Should be really easy. Don't go that way. Let's get our orbit set up. I mean, you don't even really have to worry. Do what I did when we left Kerbin. Get back, that's fine. But this is the correct way of doing it. Skimming over the surface. Let's get back to Kerbin, shall we? Let's add a maneuver right here. Our apoapsis. Let's do the easiest maneuver we possibly can to save as much fuel as we possibly can. That would be just enough to get out of the moon. There we are. So we're gonna do. It'll be really easy. So let's get pointed. Oh, what's that? That's where we were. Okay. Let's get pointed at the blue thing. Yeah, this looks really cool, doesn't it? I've never done it like this before. Get pointed at the blue thing. says we're gonna burn for about 10 seconds. I got to believe it this time, because if I don't, I'd burn too much. So, here we are. Let's speed up time a little bit. Can't speed up anymore. Can't speed up a lot when we're this close to the ground. Oh, that looked really cool at really fast speed. Okay. We're getting closer now. Maybe we can go faster. Yep. Nope. We can speed up a little bit faster now. Alright, here we go. We're almost there. We're going to burn a couple of seconds. There goes our orbit. The blue thing's moving. Oh, okay, there we are. Alright, we are no longer going to be at the moon anymore. We are leaving the moon. Now, we're going to go to our apoapsis. We're going to go ahead and speed up time and get over there. Okay, now we're going to slow down like we did before. How much fuel do we have? We have a lot less fuel because this is big rocket. So instead of risking it, we're just going to go straight down into carbon like this. So let's look at carbon and see the orbit and burn. Oh, we got another encounter with the moon. Too bad we don't want that. But it's absolutely massive. Look at that. We just keep going to the moon if we're not careful. Wow. Well, let's get around the moon. Actually, I have another idea. This will be really cool. Let's go ahead and meet the moon again, since it's going to take us straight around the Earth anyway. So here we go. Here comes the moon. What is that? You see that dot that's moving? Is that Minmus? It is. You can see Minmus from Kerbin if you look really hard at night. But there's a flashing dot right there, right above my mouse. That is Minmus, way out there. Now we're gonna come into the moon. Actually, I'm hoping we don't hit it. I don't know if we are or not at this. That would be bad. Hit the moon after all this. You know what? Just in case, I'm gonna save by hitting F5. So I don't want to hit the moon after all this work. I don't think we're gonna hit it. That's good. Whoa, we might actually. I don't know what's happening. Oh snap, we're gonna go right through it. Let's watch this. And let's hit it. Alright, we've reloaded. We're still recording. Okay. So we don't want to hit the moon. That would be really bad. Let's keep... Let's see, let's make a thing here. Which way do I need to go? Slow down? Yeah, I just need to slow down. Okay. So, slowing down. Let's keep slowing down so we don't hit the moon. 'Cause that would be terrible. Still have plenty of fuel. Let's see, let's get to our periapsis, which is right on the other side of Kerbin. Oop. Well, we missed it. Let's try that again. There we are. It's pretty close. Let's burn retrograde now. Man, we hit the moon again. This game really wants us to go to the moon. Still have enough fuel. Now we're going to stop there soon, make sure we have enough fuel. Now we're going to go to our apoapsis. Burn retrograde until we are going to hit Kerbin. Okay. We're now going to hit Kerbin. This is exactly what we want to do. So let's get a little bit closer to Kerbin. I'm going to use up the last of the fuel burning retrograde to slow ourselves down some more. Just because I want to. And up. Now we are out of fuel, and we are completely at the mercy of gravity. Oh my! Oh, hey, look, there's Space Center right there. Let's get rid of this extra weight. Goodbye, extra weight. Now let's speed up time. Speed up time. Slow down time again. We are now re-entering Kerbin's atmosphere. And we're going to be doing it really, really fast. Spaceship up there, and we just launched. The music stopped. We're almost there. We're almost home, and we're gonna land in the ocean. Well, here we are. The wind, the air is starting to push us in a direction. We're burning alive, going way too fast, slowing down, 25,000 meters above the surface, slowing down really, really fast, 18,000 meters, slowing down, 13,000. 12,000. Re-entry effects are done. Yeah. 10,000. I'd probably pass out if I slowed down that fast. 8,000. 7,000, 8,000, 7,000 now. Alright, here we go. We're gonna deploy the parachute. I'm picking my nose just in case if you're wondering if I'm doing any science stuff. Tom and Jerry is still on TV and I'm watching it. 3,000. You're really slow now. I'm bored. Where's the moon at? There's the moon. We were up there. We were there. 1,700, 1,500 meters. We're still slowing down. 600, here comes the parachute. Here we are. And well, we've done it. It's how you get to Kerbin and back in one go. Idiots. It's easy. And we're gonna land eventually. When that hits 0 up there, we're gonna land. I think. I mean, we should. We're still going. Still landing. 100 meters. 70. Moving really slow. 20. 10. 0. And that is it. We are now drifting sideways in the ocean. Let's see. Let's get out of the vehicle. Yeah, let's repack that parachute, man. There we go. Repacked. Alright, let's let go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Grab the... yeah. Yeah. We made it to the ocean, and we're swimming. There we go. Okay. Maybe, just maybe we can get back in. Nope. Jebediah is doomed to swim eternally. And he seems completely content with that prospect. So thank you for watching my how-to guide on how to go do things. Now you do it yourself, idiot. And thank you for watching. This is Jebediah Kerman signing off. I don't think the abort button works. In flight.